Hey, 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 it's Daddy-O, and I'm trying this out, a brand new microphone. Hopefully, you guys will be able to hear me. Hopefully, I'll be able to hear myself. Let's get things rolling. Last night, I went to Cena, C-E-N-A, this Brazilian slash Mediterranean restaurant. I've been there a couple times. Last night's service was kind of off, but all in all, not a bad place. Check it out if you're in the Dayton, Ohio area. And what it is basically, it's a Brazilian steakhouse with a something different to it. If you're in America, you might not be used to this. But what happens is basically, you get a bar, a little buffet bar with some stuff on it, some pretty gourmet stuff actually. Hummus, seared tuna. Oh, I love the seared tuna. It was like sesame seeds seared, and then like it was just seared just enough that the outside was cooked, but the inside was still raw. Oh, wonderful. But you have these guys who take a skewer, about as long as your arm, a skewer of meat, flank steak, fillet, ribeye, pardon me, chicken, sausages, pineapple, cooked pineapple. And basically these guys come to your table. Pardon me, would you like some steak? Would you like some lamb? Would you like some pork? Would you like some veal? Would you like some sausage, some pineapple? On and on and on. If you're a fierce carnivore, like I am, this is the place to go. Kind of pricey, but for Dayton, yeah, pricey. $30, actually 40, you're on your way to meat heaven. Now, speaking of food, I'm going to give you a recipe today. We're going to give you a recipe for Alfredo sauce. And I have it written out right here. Most of my sauces I have in my head. But I'm trying to give you some exact numbers and stuff like that you want to use for this sauce. Now, my favorite sauce, Alfredo. And Alfredo sauce is named after the Roman chef Alfredo Di Lello. What you're going to need is a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of flour, 1 cup of cream, heavy, half and half, or milk, either is fine. A 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, shredded or grated, a dash of nutmeg, grated, and salt and white pepper. Now what you're going to do, basically, you're going to heat the butter in a saucepan over medium heat. You're going to whisk in the flour to form a roux. And a roux is basically a thickening agent. If you've had clam chowder, cream potato soup, any creamy thick soup has been thickened with a roux that has butter and flour in it. You're going to stir that up, whisk it up, and be sure you whisk it because it'll burn easily. You're going to add cream and stir until that begins to thicken. Add your cheese and nutmeg, continue to stir until it's desired consistency or how thick you want it. And then salt and pepper to taste. Now, you can substitute Romano cheese, you can use half and half, Parmesan Romano. You can use cheddar cheese and make a great macaroni sauce. You can garnish with basil, and that's my thing right there, the basil. Basil is like the herb of all herbs. I put it on everything, whether it's Italian, Mexican, Chinese. If it's food and I eat it, usually it has basil. So, there you go. A very nice Alfredo sauce. Next up is some self-defense for you. Last time we went over how to not be a victim, to know your surroundings, keep your eyes open as to what's going on. Next thing is to know how much force is too much force. Aside from working in the fitness industry, I also work as a bouncer. And working as a bouncer, I like to control people, use arm lock, stuff like that, that won't do any damage to the person, and that come back and sue me or the company I work for. And actually, the company I work for has a policy whereas if I actually punch you, most likely I will get reprimanded. So, if I have to punch, I will. But how I strike is as important as when I strike and what if I strike. Groin shots, eye gouges, punch to the nose and throat. If you're a man, if you're fighting a man, whether you're a girl or a guy, a kick to the groin does not necessarily mean it's going to hurt. Remember that. So, eyes, nose, throat. Now, the most sensitive of those will be the throat, because when you go for the eyes or nose, you're going to punch. most likely, or gouge with your fingertips. You punch the throat with a very hard surface like your knuckle, you're going to do damage that can possibly be everlasting and life-threatening and get you in a lot of trouble. So, if you're going to go for the throat, cup your hand. Right here, very soft, very giving piece of the hand is this little muscle right here. And you're going to strike with that. When you strike, boom, real quick, boom, just, oh, see, that's all it takes is just a little bit. So, just bam, just to shock him is all you need. You don't need to kill someone unless you feel your life is actually being threatened. And think about that. If the person is unarmed, no gun, no knife, no stick, no weapon, and you disable them, when you could have just went boom and ran, you will probably get sued. This is America. Sue happy is what it is. So, watch yourself. Alright, next up. Man, that's still getting me. Darlene Reed. Good friend of mine. I've known her for 7 years. She's actually my boss at the fitness place I work at. And she started her own website. Here it is. Dar's Fitness. And that's a picture of her right there, Darlene Reed. And we're going to flip it over for another part of this here. And if you're a female or a male, and if you've had a fitness problem, more than likely she's had it also. She's been through a lot in her life, and she's overcome a lot. And now she wants to help people do the exact same thing. She can help you with how to lose pounds and inches and keep them off. Keeping it off is usually harder than actually losing it. I've lost like 25 pounds now in the past 2 months, and I've already gained 10 of it back. So, how to keep you motivated through your workouts and through life in general. If you are a fitness instructor yourself, whether you teach aerobics or weight training or whatever, she can give you some choreography with Zumba, cardio kickboxing, all that kind of stuff. There'll be videos you can watch to help spice up your classes as well. So check it out, darsfitness.com, DARFITNESS.com. Now, a little bit of life in general. For 2 years, roller derby was a big part of my life, and I still follow it quite a bit. But the past couple weeks, I've had so much like run-ins with people from roller derby past that has brought back a lot of memories. Helen of Destroy, she started the league here in Dayton, Ohio, the Gym City Roller Girls. Di, Polly, went to a roller derby practice. Saw some people I hadn't seen in a long time. Mamie, had lunch with her. Harley. There's just been so much that's come back in my life from roller derby. Makes me wonder if I'm still really out of it. Only time will tell. Tonight, what am I doing tonight? I might go see The Incredible Hulk. I might not. I might go to the club, which would be funny because I'm on crutches. Probably get there before it gets crowded, say hi to my friends, and take off. I don't know. So, but yeah, that's what I got for now. If you guys have questions on anything, let me know. I am interested in so much. Yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys can hear this. I won't know for a little bit here till I start looking at it. And, oh yeah, check out the Beaver Bunch. You know, they're just some cool happening lesbians and bisexual girls who are just funny, witty, and damn smart, too. Anyway,